It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal. And for tonight's game, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the Atlanta Hawks. Looking at the last game for Atlanta, it was a win against the Magic at Amway Center. A terrific underdog win in that last game. They're feeling good, looking to keep it up tonight. All-Star Week is rapidly approaching. Whoa, there it is. Whoa, that is rapid, that thing. Yeah.
We've got the Hawks here in Atlanta with an interconference matchup today. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. This game marks the end of a road trip for the Lakers. They're looking to snag one here before heading home. This is a game they expect to win. They come into this matchup confident and ready to take care of business.
Kevin, this team has been a total surprise. A lot of people didn't feel they could be this good. The sum of the total far better than the individual parts, and that's been evident with this group.
And now the Lakers starting group. Noel is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Lonzo Ball. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Hart in at the shooting guard position.
And no one is catching Ingram in the open floor. This guy is like a rocket.
Schroeder kicks to Muscala. Pass to Benjamin. Very little locked in at this point, Brent, but sometimes it feels like the best teams are just waiting for the playoffs to begin.
Well, there's always this idea about building up for the playoffs, and I think over the past 5 or 6 seasons, most of the talk that we have is about those teams being as healthy as they possibly can be. And I think that's the time in the season we're at now, Kevin. Make sure that everybody is 100% ready to go, not just mentally, but physically.
And the coaches got to keep their focus, though, right? I mean, that's tough to do.
The coaches do, but the good ones start that process maybe in the last 15 games of the season to try to ramp things up so that guys feel ready to go once the end of the regular season comes.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
The Hawks have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. And the officials call a traveling violation. Here's Ingram. 17 points for him last game against Philadelphia. So the wing on the left, out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Now here's Schroeder. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And it's Noel with the rebound.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Hart the pass to Noel. And here's Ingram from the arc. That one doesn't go.
Well, due for a miss after 4 of 5 to begin this one.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. The feed now to Collins. Good on the bucket.
And maybe that'll get them going. They need to find a rhythm.
Well, it took a while for them to earn their first 2 points, but in the NBA, things can happen quickly.
Now here's Noel. An 11-point game for him in the win against Philadelphia.
And he also positioned himself perfectly to grab all those rebounds. Guys, can't forget about the fundamentals.
Here's Pollard, following the bucket by the Lakers. And here is Muscala. Pollard, good.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Well, you have to be able to trust each other on the defensive end of the floor. Otherwise, the whole thing is just going to crumble.
And here is Los Angeles now after the basket by Atlanta.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Schroeder passes to Benjamin. Back to Schroeder. Lays it up off the glass.
His first make, and, maybe that will get him going.
For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the 76ers.
I tell you what, how efficient they were at scoring the basketball, especially for an away game, that was impressive.
Yeah, it was almost robotic, Greg, in this one. They filtered out all the noise and came in razor-sharp precision on the offensive end.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Yeah, you got to be careful with Schroeder. He's explosive. He's good at finding his way to the line because he uses that quickness well.
The Hawks shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. A platoon swap here for the Lakers.
A lot of high hopes for Schroeder when he signed his 4-year deal back in 2016. His development hasn't continued at a high level, at least high enough for some people to take notice. So shooting from a distance, still an issue for the young point guard.
Now here's Bazemore. He had 15 points last outing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Payne's shot is good. Payne's got his first points of the night.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Hawks trail by 7. Well, with Schroeder, he just isn't consistent enough from three-point range as point guards need to be today.
Well, last season was just a shade under the 30% range. He's still a great scorer by slashing and going to the rim, but that's going to tire you out. Teams back off and make you prove it. We'll see if Dennis can find some consistency from that range to be more dangerous.
Kilpatrick kicks to Payne. To the middle. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
When you're playing from behind, you cannot let your opponent have things that are that easy. And that was easy.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Jennings. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And the basket by Kilpatrick.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
The Hawks trail it. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Lloyd Pierce. David.
Right, Kevin. When he talked about this game plan, he said the other team is just too fast to make this an up-and-down battle. He said if this is a half-court game, we win, and if it's a fast break game, they win. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Yeah, I think the defense made an impact on that play, making the shooter feel a bit uncomfortable on release.
Romero, the pass to Zubac. To the inside, and stolen by Teletovic. Kavanaugh kicks to Lopez. Trying to get open is Bazemore. Lopez with the bucket.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
And here's Jennings outside. The shot, no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And I know the defense wasn't great, but yet and still, their ability to stay composed was impressive.
Well, it led to a big scoring effort, taking advantage of every weakness. So any possession the defense wasn't aggressive on, they were on the offensive end.
James Young, he's checked in for the Lakers. And there's the pass to Payne. Down low. Lakers working the ball around now. Inside, and stolen by Teletovic. Bazemore passes to Mann. Offline with his three. And here's Jennings, the fast break opportunity. 2 on the clock. And it's finished off by Payne as he lays it in. And the Lakers lead by 8.
Artful passing on that play, showing a real desire to set up the teammate.
And so it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back right after this.
Don't miss the action. Your favorite NBA superstars are here to compete in a showcase of the league's top talent. It's the NBA All-Star Game.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Yeah, it didn't take them long to get that transition game going.
Well, that's a quick way to build the lead. But, Greg, can they sustain this kind of effort all night long? We'll see.
They've got Brooke Lopez. Kent Bazemore is out there with Mirza Teletovic. And it's Kavanaugh in at the small forward. So that's the Hawks 5.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Now, here's Bazemore. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
To the paint. Young finds Zubac. The kick out to Young. Passes it to Payne. Now, here's Zubac. Shot clock at 5. And here's Young from the arc. Drills it from outside. Young's got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers.
Don't underestimate him. He can knock that down.
Mann passes to Lopez. Mann, he's guarded by Jennings. Pass to Bazemore. Here's Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, GA, he does not waste one of them.
Well, you love the NBA, but some of these guys have the DNA. He also outworks everybody. Filthy combination.
Well, you just look at the talent that left the Hawks over the last few seasons, Brent. Easy to see why they needed to start over.
Yeah, it started with Al Horford and his departure, and then Teague and Millsap did the same. And hard for any franchise to remain competitive when you lose that many quality players, especially their chemistry in Budenholzer's system. Are arguably a great fit for one another, and now off to doing bigger and better things.
And so Bazemore will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 9-point game. Teletovic passes to Mann. To the paint. To the inside. Stolen by Zubac. Here's the break. Here's Romero. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And it's an 11-point Los Angeles lead. Hawks have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. Let's talk about team defense, Brent. To develop trust, it seems like guys have got to communicate on the floor.
I talk to my friends often who ask me about playing an NBA game and playing defense. They first start with saying that I didn't play any, but the second
They're wrong.
The second
they
thing
are
that we
wrong.
get, but the second thing we get to, Kevin, is talking about really how intricate good defenses can be. You talk about communication, that's one thing, but throughout the course of the season, you build so much sweat equity on defense and trust by knowing that somebody's going to be behind you, hearing that voice consistently, but positions on the floor where you almost develop play sets as a defensive team. Now, when you reach that level, that's the upper echelon, but that's when it really gets fun to be down on that end, to shut a team down, to keep a crowd quiet. Defense always begins with great communication.
So many things. Rotations and playing angles and having the guy in back, you know what you can do well, what you can't do well if you're ahead of him.
Well, that, Kevin, and also great teams who are adaptable to make changes on the fly. All of a sudden, a dead ball, coach calls out a different coverage. You want to mess up the team's rhythm on the other end, and 5 guys, they snap to it and can carry out that defensive assignment in one play call. That's great defense.
And so it's Atlanta with it, following the miss by Lonzo Ball. Muscala dishes to Schroeder. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel. And Greg, certainly the knock on Dennis Schroeder is play on the defensive end.
Nobody questions how effective he is on offense. I just think he has a tendency to take a few too many plays off and too many chances on defense. If he wants to be viewed as a top point guard in this league, he'll need to show some consistency on the defensive end. And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, when your opponent's down and frustrated, this is when you can turn it up.
He can't get that one to fall. And the Lakers take it the other way. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts.
The Hawks trail by 12. To the left wing, here's Benjamin. He drains the quick shot. Lakers have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Ball kicks to Kuzma. To the middle, here's Awundu. And the layup falls. Awundu's got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Out left to the wing. Schroeder finds Muscala. Schroeder against Ball. And it's Pollard missing.
I'd just like to see the defensive effort get better for their ball club. They can't expect guys to miss the mid-range Jays every time.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the night here. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for the Lakers. Sean Kilpatrick comes in for Josh Hart. And the free throw, no good. This is the second year with the sponsored patches on the jersey, advertising more or less. Have you gotten used to seeing those things?
Yeah, I think it was no problem last year.
They're small, they're unintrusive,
some
right?
teams did some really cool creative things with the color schemes, and I don't think we've seen the last of that, Kevin.
We see it in European games on their jerseys.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to recognize the number with how many advertisements are on the jerseys.
Or
but
billboard.
Yeah, I don't think we're done with it yet.
Here's Pollard. Drains the 19-footer. Pollard's got his second basket of the night. Lakers leading by 12. Ingram passes to Kuzma. Back to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And at 6'9", Ingram is constantly on the prowl for these dunks. An incredible athlete who just finishes with ease near the hoop.
Here's Schroeder after the basket by Los Angeles. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. .143 left in the second quarter. Benjamin. He's covered by Ingram. 5 to shoot. Benjamin the pass to Collins. And they pick up 2.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Pass the ball. Kuzma kicks the ball. Back to Kuzma. Schroeder against Ball. Down low. Noel. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Noel's got his second bucket.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Schroeder passes to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. There's 48 seconds left in the first half of the game. The shot falls for only his second bucket, 2 for 9.
Well, if you read the scouting report on Schroeder, he likes to get into the basket as close as possible because he's usually good from there.
Kuzma. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Muscala with the bounce pass. Here's Pollard. Guarded by Kuzma. Back to Muscala. Good on the shot.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Ingram. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Lakers lead by 12. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports, the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They are leading by 12. Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Well, Kenny should appreciate this. I love the ball movement. They were in sync as a unit, and their assist numbers were impressive. Anytime you get 5 players working together like that instead of one guy doing it alone, it's always going to be a boost. That's the primary reason they're in control of the game.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on Atlanta.
Well, they're facing a team that shot very well in the first half. Now, that being said, they probably weren't aggressive enough on the defensive end. That was the difference.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we welcome you back with a look at such a terrific location here in the heart of downtown Atlanta. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Brandon Ingram with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, good things happen when you maintain composure. Their shot selection has been extremely disciplined.
Hey, Greg, is there a shot that he's taken that has been out of the flow of the offense? I don't think so.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, Kyle Kuzma is out there with Noel. Then it's Ingram. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Hart in at the 2.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Here's Collins, gets it down to single digits. Collins has got 4 points in the quarter.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, it's like 4 teenagers at home over the summer, just not enough activity. You've gotten your rest. It's time to man up.
Los Angeles shooting their second and third free throws tonight. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. The Hawks trail by 9. Schroeder outside. Floats one. Here's Muscala. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists tonight.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
It's Ingram on the wing. 8 points for him. To the paint. Kuzma kicks to Ingram. Launches it. Ball no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. To the middle. Here's Benjamin. Right through the D for the layup.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Los Angeles leading by 5. There's the pass to Hart. To the inside. Ball. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
I mean, I love the determination with Ball. Always attacking. Does a great job of putting the defense on its heels.
Now here's Schroeder. He has 6. Passes it to Muscala. To the paint. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere. And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Count that one.
Timeout.
Collins has got 14 points for the game.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Brent, the league is shaking things up as far as training and evaluation of referees. Do you think it'll result in getting a higher percentage of calls correct? They're pretty good as it is now.
The referees are fantastic.
They are.
And the fact that we're even having a discussion about a higher percentage of correct calls, Kevin,
Thank you.
I would just like to have a higher percentage of correct calls for the rest of this game with you.
Well, good. This guy next to me handed me this card. It wasn't my idea. It was this guy over here.
Yeah, well,
he said, ask Brent about the refereeing.
We need the stats, guys.
Yeah. Oh, we do. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. A 1-2. That's good.
Yeah, couldn't have asked for a better start to the second half, minus that one miss. 3 of 4 now from the field right now in the second half.
The Hawks trail by 7. Man, he's guarded by Jennings. Collins, good. 16 points for him.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now here's Payne. He's covered closely. And it's a one-do missing.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Pass to Benjamin. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now it's just a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
Chalk up 2 there.
Oh, man, gotta love that pass there. Couldn't ask for a better one.
The Hawks have gone an unbelievable 8 of 8 shooting since halftime. Must have been some kind of pep talk in that locker room. Here's Mann, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Jennings kicks to Bryant. It's back to Jennings. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. And the Lakers lead by 5.
Well, passing is something he does very well, especially when it comes to leading his man to the right spot.
Atlanta calls timeout.
A moment here to see the numbers for Payne. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's putting up about 5 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
I think you look across the board right now, and he's just doing a much better job. The numbers bear that out.
Here's Kavanaugh. Lopez inside, defended by Bryant. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Lopez.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Pulls up. And the shot falls short this time.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
Yeah, just too anxious to try and make something happen out there. This is about the team, not about you.
Now here's Bryant. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Romero. He's covered by Bazemore. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Lopez outside. Back to Bazemore. The 10-footer. Again, the Hawks score.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Timeout called the Lakers. With Kent Bazemore, Brent, a lot of what he brings on the defensive end starts with his length, a very large, long arm span.
Yeah, not a picnic for any guard that's trying to navigate around the length of Kent Bazemore. He's always had an impressive steal and block total as the seasons have gone on, and the ball handler doesn't ever feel quite comfortable with Baze around.
The Hawks making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in, and the Lakers with possession here. After the basket by Atlanta. Ingram passes to Zubac, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. And the Lakers lead by 5. Bazemore finds Lopez. From downtown, hits it from 3-point range. Pollard's got 7 points.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
For the tie, they get it again. Nobody near Schroeder. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Kilpatrick kicks to Young. No good from outside.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to blow it up.
And what I like best is that he does it completely under control. Really gives the shooter nowhere to turn to.
Zubac, that's good. Zubac has got his second basket of the game.
He's just so aggressive on that move. You have to come over fast and hard to stop him.
Pass to Pollard. He kicks to Teletovic. The pass to Pollard. clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. 10 points for him. Here's Kilpatrick, and he goes in for the dunk.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, especially in a game that is this close, every possession counting. That was just one side wanting it more than the other.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Lakers ahead, up 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, Greg, is peripheral vision.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Schroeder and Bazemore are in the backcourt. Pollard is out there with Muscala, and it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. There's the steal. And stolen by Bazemore. And stolen by Kuzma. Ball kicks to Kuzma. Back to Ball. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ball's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Lakers. The Hawks trail by 6. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul. Ingram with the steal. Kuzma passes the ball. And that one drops for him. Ball's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And I like this timeout. You're getting terrible rim protection right now.
Well, you got to ask your team to give you a little bit more effort because there's just not a lot of fire on the defensive end.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on Lloyd Pierce talking with his team. He is not happy with the perimeter defense. He said, guys, our three-point line is too lax and they're getting wide open shots. Got to get over screens and get on top of them and get them off the line. We'll see if they get the message, guys.
Kuzma passes the ball. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Lakers lead by 8.
And the focus there, when ball is close to the rim, he's really good at getting good shots up and over the defense.
Hawks passing it around. Schroeder outside. Bazemore for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 5th assist in this one. Ball kicks to Ingram. Kuzma passes to Ingram. Lopez with the steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That'll be his second foul of the game. Collins checked in for Lopez. Nerlens Noel checks in for the Lakers. Schroeder against Ball. Back to Schroeder. Makes it off the glass.
Interior D lacking, and it couldn't be at a worse time giving up that easy one.
Well, just an incredibly slow rotation. That is someone's responsibility and something they're going to need to discuss.
Noel passes the ball. Yep, that one goes in there. Ball's got 10 points here in the second half.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Bazemore with it, now guarded by Noel. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Bazemore.
Bazemore does a good job of not getting thrown off balance there. Keeps his focus even after getting hit.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Muscala with the ball. Noel on him. Now Bazemore. He dishes it to Muscala. 6 to shoot. Here's Schroeder. And the 3 off target. Lakers leading by 5. Now, here's Ball. Passes it to Kuzma. And here is Noel. Kicks the ball. It's Ingram on the wing. Puts it up from 17, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Ball. All alone, and Ball slams it in.
I really like the activity level from Ball. Excels at reading his man and jumping all over him, and great at coming up with those steals.
Here's Schroeder. Yes, that goes in. Schroeder's got 6 here in this quarter. For Los Angeles, they've gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Pass to Muscala. Rebound the Lakers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Noel dishes to Ingram. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
He's been on his A game, sinking good shots, and he's a huge reason why tonight they're winning.
With the teardrop, that way. In there, the Lakers lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Schroeder.
And that's why Schroeder is a player you want on your team, because he knows how to come up with huge plays in big situations.
Pass to Hart. Ingram outside. Back to Hart. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Hawks trail by 7. Here's Schroeder. Feeds it to Muscala. That's good from Muscala. Both good from the line that time.
Looking comfortable there from the line. Knows he needs to come through for his team at the charity stripe.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
Now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyle Kuzma.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Leading by 5. Bryant finds Jennings. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. And that's now 6 points for Brandon Jennings.
And as much offense as we saw earlier, I mean, we're seeing even more of it here now late in the game.
What is this, February? Feels like an all-star game has broken out. Neither side willing or able to stop the other.
Here's Kilpatrick. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And at full speed, he still has the wherewithal to get himself in good position.
Yeah, the snap decisions right there, reading the situation on the move and then making the right choice.
And the shot goes down. Schroeder's got 10 points in the quarter.
The floater is such a deceptive and unguardable shot. You can understand why Schroeder elects to go with the dare. Sweet looking on the dip.
Payne kicks to Bryant. Rebound by Muscala. Muscala's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bazemore misses. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Awundu lays it in without an inch of room around him. And the Lakers lead by 9. And that put a hush over the crowd.
Wow, I mean, took these fans out of the game in the blink of an eye.
Jennings passes to Kilpatrick. Down low. Payne's shot is good.
And this is how you close out a game, not taking any chances.
Yeah, you gotta be relentless in this game or the tide can turn on you. Not here, not tonight.
Muscala gets the bucket.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see. Yeah, with this lead, that's probably going to do it. Fans heading for the exits.
The team came in fired up from the opening tip. You could see the focus. They were ready to do battle.
And unfortunately, it's time for them to say night-night.
Well, you'd like to have a rewind button and get a couple plays back, but impossible at this point. Need better execution at times.
Atlanta with the ball. They trail by 11. Schroeder outside. Banked in off the glass.
Well, a versatile attack and a change of speed guard. Once Schroeder gets things going, the opposition could be in for a long night.
Here's Awundu. Can't cash in from close range. Off on that one. And so Los Angeles takes the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
A great event coming right up, the Rising Stars Challenge. Welcome to 2K Sports. I got the big diesel here, got the gym. Tonight, it'll be Team World going up against Team USA. If you want to know about the future of this league, you'll want to tune into this one. We have the top rookies taking on the best second-year players. Extraordinary talent taking the floor tonight. In tonight's Rising Stars Challenge.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Let's get a nice clean game, huh?
And so off the tip, it's Team USA. Hart kicks to Kuzma. Back to Hart. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's what it looked like to me. I mean, he was way up there.
And now the opening lineup for Team World. We've got Herrera. He's out there with Simmons. And it's Tice in at center. Here's Ntilikina. Knocked loose. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Here's Simmons. Up and in from the low block.
Simmons putting his outstanding athleticism to use on that drive. A remarkable penetrator who knows exactly how to carve up the defense.
Now here's Tatum. Ball, the pass to Mason. Some nice ball movement by Team USA. Count that bucket.
And scoring the ball comes easily and naturally to him. He's a versatile player at the offensive end.
Pass to Herrera. No good with the triple. Inside. Here's Kuzma, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Steve Kerr. David.
We talked a bit about the Rising Stars game, and Coach said, when you see the work ethic and dedication of all these young players, you know that the NBA is in good hands going forward. There's no doubt he's excited about the roster he's got tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And it's Team World with the ball. After Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Now the pass to Herrera. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Passes it to Mason. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Tice. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Stolen by Mason. Ball, the pass to Hart. Outside Tatum. Mason with it. Kuzma kicks to Hart. And out of bounds as Team World gains possession. And Simmons has got the ball here for Team World. They trail by 7. They need this. Pass to Tice. Here's Herrera. Six to shoot. Another shot. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Always got to keep an eye on the ball. No pun intended. He's a guy that can do a little bit of everything. A triple-double threat every game.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Team World trails by 7. Down low.
Boy, what's most impressive about Simmons is how he finds the open man so consistently, the vision, the unselfishness. That's what you want to see out of him.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. He doesn't hit that one. Team USA going the other way with it. Now, here's Ball. He's tightly guarded. Here's Kuzma. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Kuzma's got his first basket.
Even when Kuzma is defended well, he's still great at maintaining his composure and getting to the basket.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Simmons inside. Guarded by Kuzma. No good from Simmons. Team USA leading by 7. Kuzma passes to Tatum. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. Simmons feeling it out a bit. And Team USA making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Simmons finds Brooks. To the paint. Here's Markkanen. That one, no good. Excellent D there from Allen. Smith the pass to Mitchell.
And you can sense they're starting to take charge here.
You know, they seem to be on the same page out there, Greg. I mean, definitely the momentum is with them.
Here's Teodosic after the basket by Team USA. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Simmons. And it's Team World with the ball. 9-point game. That one good for 2.
Resplendent release on the floater. When executed correctly, it's a beautiful, effective shot.
Smith kicks to Allen. Deflects the pass. A 3-ball. It's good from long range.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
And it's Smith penetrating. Here's Mitchell.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Team USA.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball. And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
And it's Team World with the ball. After the basket by Team USA. Brooks kicks to Njai. 5 on the clock. From the arc. Team USA grabs the miss.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Here's Jackson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And, you know, Kevin, when you're guarding Josh Jackson, you've got to know he wants to drive it and get to the foul line. So you've got to be cautious yet aggressive.
Team USA have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight. And that one falls for Jackson. Fox, he's checked in for Team USA. And a change for Team World. Bogdanovich is checked in. And so Jackson nails both of them.
Well, you look at Josh Jackson, this guy is really skilled. I love his skill set. He's a lengthy forward who I think is only going to get better on both ends of the floor as time goes on.
Now, here's Markkanen. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Njai, drills it from outside.
No explanation for giving up these wide open looks. Total breakdown, unacceptable defense.
Here's Fox. Outside for Jackson. Allen dishes to Jackson. Some nice ball movement by Team USA. Pass to Connor. Three-pointer. Kleba with the rebound. Team World trails by 4. Here's Njai. He's got 7. Inside, here's Bogdanovich. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. To the middle, here's Romero. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Team USA ahead, up 2. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And so, guys, what do you think about Team USA? What have they been doing or not doing?
Listen, early on taking the league, I just like their approach offensively.
Yeah, I like it too. They're doing a great job working the ball around, staying aggressive, and capitalizing too.
We've got Fox. He's out there with Fultz, and it's Romero in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Team USA.
Boy, he does not take any possessions off, Kevin. None. I mean, gotta give Fultz a lot of credit. Great at keeping his hands active on defense.
Here's Njai after the basket by Team USA.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
The pass to Romero. Allen outside. Now Fultz. Back to Allen. And the layup's good off the glass. And it's a 6-point Team USA lead.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Pass to Romero. Allen, right side. Pass to Romero. And the fast break now for Team World. The feed to Markkanen. And he makes the 8-footer. Markkanen's got his first 2 points.
And Markkanen is a low down inside close to the bucket. When he's got nice positioning, he's really comfortable inside.
The pass to Romero. Inside, Connor. Passes it to Romero. Here's Fox. Romero, the pass to Allen. Down low. And another shot. Pass to Connor. 6 on the shot clock. And out of bounds as Team World gains possession. So both teams making some changes here. Team World trails by 4. And Simmons kicks to Ntilikina. Back to Simmons. And Tatum pulls it down. Simmons gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight.
Kevin, for a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
And Simmons has got the ball here for Team World. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Ball's checked in for Markelle Fultz. And a change for Team World. Herrera's checked in for OG Anunoby. Tatum kicks to Kuzma. And it's Ball in the corner. Pass to Mason. To the inside. No problem on the jumper in close. Mason's got 4 this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Ball dishes to Tatum. Kuzma passes to Hart. Yep, that one goes. Hart's got his second basket of the night.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is. And
that's how you attack. Wow.
Oh, man. my. Good vision that time by Ball. You leave somebody open around him, and he's going to get the ball to him.
And now the first timeout called here for Team World.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Yeah, there's no reason why they should be scoring at will down there easily as they have. I mean, they've got to be more aggressive inside.
Teodosic is checked in for Team World. Here's Herrera. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Boy, I tell you what a well-designed play, executed beautifully, too.
Inside. Some nice ball movement by Team USA. Here's Connor. That one misses. Simmons with the defensive effort. Team World trails by 4. And the pass to Korkmaz. Oh, the lob for Simmons. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's what you call being a master of your craft from Simmons. I mean, fooled the entire defense in the paint there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And Team World making a change here. Dorsey's checked in.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Got a piece of it. And they're on the break. Here's Herrera, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
That one drops. He ties it up. Connor, guarded by Simmons. And out of bounds as Team World gains possession. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Herrera. Here's Teodosic, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Kicks it to Dorsey. Outside, Simmons. Over Jackson. A second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Tice has got 8 here in the quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Mason dishes to Mitchell. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Mitchell's got the game tied up here for Team USA. Here's Teodosic, covered by Smith. Teodosic kicks to Simmons. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Timeout. Simmons got the lead up to 2 now for Team World. And Team USA decides to take their first time out here.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
Yeah, recalibration time with the timeout call there.
And Team USA making a change here. Allen's checked in. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Team USA. Allen passes to Mitchell. And the shot is long. And it's Team World with the ball. There's 1:17 left in the first half. Brooks kicks to Teodosic. Passes to Simmons. Trying to find Brooks. He's got it now.
And, you know, Jackson has the talent, I think, to be an elite defender. Size, speed, and reach really annoy shooters.
And it's out of bounds. Team USA able to retain possession here. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Team World. On the wing, Jackson. Brooks covering. Smith lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Smith's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, Smith makes you pay when he gets inside. Despite not being that big, he's got a lot of game in the paint.
And Simmons kicks to Teodosic. To the left wing. Back to Brooks. Clock at 6. Teodosic, the pass to Simmons. And Allen with the block.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Jackson finds Smith, and then Smith with the dunk.
Hey, major props to Josh Jackson. Made an intelligent play there. Has a good feel for when his guys have a clean look.
Here's Teodosic, covered by Smith. Here's Teodosic. Out of bounds. Team USA takes possession. Smith fires from way outside. No good on the quick 3. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Team USA leading by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. The Rising Stars Challenge already proving to be a favorite this weekend. The Rising Stars game has become such a special part of All-Star Weekend. We couldn't have a better showcase for the incredible players that are just getting their NBA careers underway. Just think of all the plays that these young players have in front of them.
Well, this Rising Star game is kind of a glimpse of what we're going to see in the future. Pull out your crystal ball and you got to see the stars of the future. This game has a little extra kick, a little extra energy over most others. I love it.
This guy can really increase the national visibility for some of those young guys. If you dominate in the Rising Star games, people take notice. We've already seen some intense basketball here tonight. I expect the energy in the second half will only increase, baby. Trust me.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So Team World's 5 right now. Herrera is out there with Simmons. And it's Ntilikina in it. Count that one.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
He kicks to Dorsey. 11 feet away. That one doesn't drop. So Team USA will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Tatum. It's Allen, top of the key, in the corner. Tatum with it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And that's 10 points for Jason Tatum.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead. Good ball movement, wonderful pass. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Pass the ball. And it's good, 2 points.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Knocks it loose. Tatum passes the ball. That one goes. Count it. And it's a 9-point Team USA lead.
You got to be composed when you go inside, knowing that you're going to have some contact and resistance facing you. Ball unafraid to get it deep inside.
Simmons, the bounce pass. Here's Herrera. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Here's Ntilikina. He's covered by Ball. Now Dorsey. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Shot clock at 6. From deep. Rebounded by Hart.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Simmons against Kuzma. Allen passes to Tatum. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Tatum's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And Team World calls time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. And Team World making a change here. Anunoby's checked in. Team World trails by 11. And Simmons kicks to Tice. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Rob. And the fast break now for Team World. Simmons is running.
And for a 6'10 player like Simmons to be handling the ball like that, come on. That's criminal.
Back to Ball. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Ball. Feeds it to Tatum. Here's Fultz. No good on the triple. And Simmons has got the ball here for Team World. They trail by 7.
Sensational speed by Simmons, trucking it down the court and beating everybody.
Now, here's Ball. He's covered closely. Pass to Hart. It's tipped. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
Here's Anunoby. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul. Brooks checked in for Anunoby. Here's Njai, trailing by 5. Here's Brooks. Team World with another miss. Fultz the pass to Hart. And the layup's good off the glass. Hart's got 6 points.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. A different look now for Team USA. Mason, he checked in for Josh Hart. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Fultz. And it's Dennis Smith in for Ball. Here's Njai, covered by Smith. Njai dishes to Bogdanovich. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness of Jason Tatum there. He's looking for contact and doing a nice job drawing the fouls there.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Team USA.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
Josh Jackson's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Teodosic kicks to Brooks. Here's Bogdanovich. Good on the baseline, Jay.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
The drive by Smith. Count it. 6 points for him.
Oh, I love the drive of Smith there. I mean, he takes contact really well and then still finds a way to finish when he's sprinting full speed to the cup.
Teodosic, the pass to Njai. To the middle. Here's Markkanen. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Markkanen's got his 2nd basket. Here's Jackson, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Team World called for the foul.
Man, it's so good to see Jackson get into the teeth of the D. I mean, he's not afraid nor hesitant to put it on the floor and then draw the contact going to the bucket.
Daniel Tice is checked in for Team World. Team World trails by 6. Teodosic kicks to Bogdanovich. Here's Njai, covered by Mitchell. Inside, 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Mitchell. And now Team USA on the break. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Smith. Jackson's got 5.
Yeah, and Smith doing a nice job getting his teammates involved. Terrific at spotting the open man.
Down low, here's Tice.
Tough to recover when you continue to turn the basketball over at this rate.
Already in this quarter, they've given away 4 points. Time for them to refocus on offense.
Fox, he's checked in for Team USA. The pass to Tatum, kicks to Mason. Some nice ball movement by Team USA. And Fox gets it to go.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Tice passes to Bogdanovich. Over Tatum. Here's Tice. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Boy, I like watching him get after it on the glass now, staying active, and usually that leads to good things.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Team World trails by 10. For Team World, they have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8. First one falls for him. Both teams deciding to change it up. He doesn't get the second one. To the inside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
To the paint, and stolen by Kuzma. Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, you've got to be attentive around Kuzma. You can't be casual. He's excellent at gambling appropriately and coming away with steals.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Team USA. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. De'Aaron Fox out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Tatum, and it's Mason in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Team USA. Simmons passes to Herrera. Passes it to Tice. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Now, here's Fox. He's guarded closely, and he banks in the layup. Fox has got the lead up to 11 now for Team USA. And it's Team World with the ball. Pass to Dorsey. Outside, Simmons. Shoots from the elbow. Team USA grabs the miss. Tatum's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Simmons passes to Herrera. 6 on the shot clock. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. And Team USA calling timeout here. And Team World making a change here. Ntilikina's checked in. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. He gave them props for their defense. He said, the defense has been outstanding. Keep pressuring them, forcing turnovers, and we can win this one. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Basket good. And it's 8 points for Dennis Smith.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Here's Simmons, and he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Hart kicks to Smith. To the middle, and stolen by Simmons. And the fast break now for Team World. Dorsey passes to Herrera.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Mark, you played for a small market team in Indianapolis, so difficult now for them to retain all-star level talent, or so it would seem.
Yeah, that's always been the case, Kevin, and I don't think that's changed much. You know, KD goes from Oklahoma City to the Bay Area. Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward go from small markets to Boston, although Kyrie was traded. Gordon Hayward was signed as a free agent. I think it's just one of those inherent issues that will continue to be a challenge for some of the small market teams. That's why the draft and developing drafted players for those teams is so critically important.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And out of bounds as Team World gains possession.
Hey, Kevin, no idea what happened there, quite honestly. I mean, it seemed like he just mistimed that pass.
Team World trails by 9. Ntilikina kicks to Dorsey. And there's the pass to Herrera. Pass to Ntilikina. Shot clock at 5. Over Smith. Team USA grabs the miss. Jackson passes to Connor. Back to Jackson. Shoots a 3. And Team USA making a change here. On offense, here's Team World. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And Team World calls time here. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
And, Kevin, they need this timeout. He's flat out owning them right now. Can't miss.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their number one option on every trip.
So much great young talent on the floor, but he stole the show with the display he put on. Here's Ntilikina. He's covered by Ball. Down low, Simmons. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Boy, the athleticism that Simmons has is downright scary. I mean, remarkable the talent this man has and the potential, I think, to be a multi-time All-Star.
And Team World making a change here. Njai checked in. Here's Ball. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Simmons. Lays it up and banks it in. Simmons got 5 points now this quarter.
And I like watching Simmons go to work down low. I mean, with his length and strength, there aren't many guys that can keep up with him down there.
Mason dishes the ball. Can they get it? Wants to get it to Tatum and does. Hart kicks the ball. Rebound by Team World. Simmons got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Herrera. But they'll get another chance. The tray. Ball with the rebound. Team USA leading by 6. Mason the pass to Ball. And it's good for 2.
Got to be happy with the result, moving the ball so well on that possession. Beautiful.
Ball's gone 3 for 5 from the field. And that one's good. Simmons. Simmons got 19 points.
You know, that's what you love about Ntilikina. I mean, very unselfish and constantly looking to set up his guys.
And Team USA calling timeout here. They're leading by 6. 1:52 left in the game. A platoon swap here for Team USA. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Romero, the pass to Connor. Over in the corner, Fultz. Some nice ball movement by Team USA. And it's good, 2 points.
Man, I love the energy Fultz plays with, Kevin. I mean, when he's deep in the paint, he's really comfortable going up to shoot it.
Simmons passes to Tice. It's stolen by Allen. And now Team USA on the break. It's Allen on the wing. They grab their own miss. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And Team USA leads by 10.
I tell you what, he was on a mission on that possession. Did not stop working until he got it up and in.
And Simmons kicks to Njai. Not enough on that one as it misses. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Team USA. Here's Fultz. Pass to Allen. Now here's Jackson. He's covered closely. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that. And now a 12-point Team USA lead. 58 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Simmons, the bounce pass. Ntilikina passes to Simmons. To the inside. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Boy, it's been beautiful to see Simmons working in pick and roll sets. He just knows when to shoot as well as when to pass to teammate.
Allen kicks to Fultz. Rebound by Team World.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Ntilikina can't hit. Inside, Allen. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Yeah, and you can tell they feel like they can get inside whenever they want to. I mean, it's been carte blanche, full menu for them, and the defense really not offering any resistance.
So it's Team USA winning this one easily.
I can't say enough about how well all these young men competed